Hi everybody. I'd like to talk with y'all for a minute this week about a natural and biological form of insect control. And what I mean by natural and biological is wild birds. And when we have them come and nest around our homes and properties, maybe in an old barn or building you have around back, typically we think of barn swallows. Those are the type of birds that we see build mud nests up inside our old barns and around our old buildings. And I've actually spoken with people before where, for whatever reason, they didn't allow these swallows to nest inside of their buildings, so they took their nest down. And after they did that, they said it was unbelievable the increase in the insect population after they didn't have these swallows around. According to the website birdnote.org, one swallow can eat up to 850 insects per day. That is an unbelievable amount of insects. So if you get several of those swallows, it can make a pretty big dent in your insect population. I'd like to show you an example today of a bird called an eastern phoebe. And she comes to my house every year. She builds her nest on one of my fan blades on my front porch, and she makes her nest out of mud and moss, and she typically raises 2 broods of babies a year, and it's always really enjoyable to watch her and the father raise these babies and do their thing that the good Lord instilled in them. It's really, really fun to watch, and I just want to show you a quick example of these babies real fast. Hang on just 1 second. I'm not sure how many are in there. I want to say it was maybe 3 or 4, maybe even 5 of these babies. But yeah, it's always a real enjoyable thing to watch the mom and dad come around, and you can actually watch them perch on a barbed wire fence, and you can watch them. It's amazing the consistency they have of how they'll catch these little insects and immediately take them straight to the nest to feed their babies. It's an amazing benefit to watch these birds in action, and you never know how it might affect your life. For example, ladies, let's say it's your wedding day. And men, this could apply to you too, I suppose. But it's your wedding day, and you're getting ready to head to the church and have your wedding, and you step out on your front porch, and lo and behold, there's this big old horsefly buzzing around. And it so happens to work out that he lands on the tip of your nose and bites it. And to make matters worse, you find out you have some kind of weird allergic reaction to horsefly bites. So your nose swells up to this bulbous-like tomato size, and then you got to go to the church and take wedding pictures. And then to make matters worse, let's just say your spouse, you're up there taking your vows, and they look at you, and they just can't get over the sight of this bulbous, huge tomato nose you have on your face. So they get cold feet and run off. Now, prayerfully, they love you more than that, and they can look past it, but let's just say they don't. And then you don't even get married. All because you didn't have an eastern phoebe or a barn swallow around to make a meal out of that horsefly. Now, I understand that's a stretch. That probably won't ever happen, but you never can tell. So it's always a great benefit to have these birds around. Everybody, we hope y'all have a very blessed week. Please come see us up at the store for all of your farm and garden needs, and please visit our Facebook and website page anytime.